Assalamu alaikum 10th class. I begin with the name of Allah Almighty, who is the most gracious and the most merciful. Uh, Start with a pray for your safety. May Allah shower His unlimited blessings on all of you and all of us. Ameen. Beta, I think you have remembered that we have done the translation of the chapter A World Without Book, right? Now we have to move towards the book exercise. The first question, that is vocabulary A, page 121. Explain each phrase as used in the lesson. Beta, here I want to make one thing very clear. First, I will explain it. Then I will give you the exact explanation. You have to listen the video very carefully and you should write it, beta, by yourself. Don't wait for solved things. You must listen carefully. I will repeat for you. If you 2 times, 3 times, you can give me the feedback. If we want 2 times more or 3 times more, as many times as you wish. But please, beta, try to do it by yourself. Okay, coming towards books are bridges. In Urdu, if we say bridges mean pull. Why we say books are bridges? Because a bridge normally connects the two banks, which seems impossible to join, right? Like if you have seen a Satluj bridge, you can see water beneath and then you just move. If you travel to Lahore or somewhere, it makes you able to move from rivers one side to another side through this bridge. Connect करता है, जोड़ता है, ठीक है, राब्ता कायम करता है. Now the books are bridges. Suppose your relatives live in America, the people, scientists live in America. Through books, you can get a lot of information about them. So if the exact definition I say, then I will say books keep us in contact with our past, with people, with the world, and with all the civilizations. Okay, I'm repeating. Books keep us in contact with our past, with people, and with the world, and with all the civilizations. Understood? Now, second is his face beaming. You have gone through the book. The person who has narrated the story, he saw a man reading a book on the footpath, right? And the emotions change time to time. When we talk about his face beaming basically, beta, if you have any idea about the car, full beam, हम कभी सफ़र करते हैं और कोई सामने वाली गाड़ी हमारे आंखों में डाले तो हम कहते हैं कि इसने फुल बीम की हुई है, ठीक है? Okay, we were on his face beaming, chamakna. Or when you talk about face, especially when the person was reading the book, if I can give you the example, okay, you are waiting for your result and suddenly it is announced that you got first position. Being Muslim, we look upwards to sky and say thanks to Allah Almighty, right? At that time we have a very brightening feeling on our face. So beaming mean खुशी से चमक उठना. So how can we make the right answer? He was very happy and excited. Okay? He was very happy and excited. Then books make us travel at large. Now travel does not mean that books are train. They can carry you from one place to another. But yes, in other words, they take you, they broaden your vision, views, knowledge to the places that are far away from us. Okay? We cannot approach to those areas. So we can simply say, okay, books take us to the old times, history books. So, repeating, books take us to the old times and old places, and to the places which are out of our approach. I am repeating, books take us to the old times, old places, and to the places which are out of our approach. That is the answer. Okay, now connects one with humanity. Now the books make us to understand our faults, our desires, our longings, the people who from whom we get inspired. When we get to know about, when we go just know about our faults, we definitely want to rectify our mistakes. We learn a lot. We try to build our character. So we can, the right explanation I'm starting. Books help us to understand our faults and aspirations uh, or inspirations. Books also teach us the moral that make us human. Okay? Repeating, books help us to understand our faults and aspiration. ASPIRATIONS. Then books also teach us the morals that make us human. Okay? Now nourishment for the mind. Nourishment beta goes to the food, something that good for health, right? Now books nourish a mind. Books nourish the mind, okay? Uh, so we can, how can we write it? The explanation. I'm just going to start it. Books are food for thoughts and also help us to understand the world around us in this way, through this. Okay? Repeating, books are food. Books are food for thoughts and also help us to understand the world around us. When your mind is healthy, obviously you think a lot. When you think, you know the things happening around you. So books play a very vital role in every walk of life, I think. Okay, now we have to find the idioms in which comparative adjectives are used. Okay, comparative adjective. With the word, you can better understand in which, we compare the two things. You are better than your friend. Better, positive, comparative, and superlative degree. So we have to choose the central one. Better is more or less such type. We have to write some idioms. Like, if I suggest from my side, it will be blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. Okay. Second, better ब्लड इज थिकर देन वाटर. बेटा ये लॉयल्टी के सेंस में आता है कि खून बहरल पानी से गाढ़ा होता है, रंग लाता है, रिश्ते मोहब्बत इस सब में. बेटर अ ग्लोरियस डेथ, DEATH, death, then a shameful life. एक शर्मिंदगी वाली जिंदगी से बाइज्जत मौत बेहतर है. ठीक है. और नेक्स्ट, बेटर बी अलोन. Better be alone than in bad company. Than in bad company. इसका मतलब ये है कि बुरी सोबत में रहने से बेहतर है कि आप अकेले रहें। फिर प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन में इससे बेहतरीन इडियम और कुछ नहीं हो सकता। प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर, कि आप अगर एहतियात कर लें तो वो बेहतर है कि आप ट्रीटमेंट की तरफ जाएं। ठीक है, प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर। एंड द फिफ्थ वन इज better die standing, better die standing than live than live kneeling, KNEELING, यानी घुटनों पे जिंदा रहने से, हकीर बनकर जिंदा रहने से बेहतर है कि बंदा वकार से खड़े हो ना, मतलब पूरे वकार डिग्निटी के साथ मर जाए। ठीक है बेटा? यस बेटा, कमिंग टुवर्ड्स क्वेश्चन आंसर्स, पार्ट ए, पेज 122. Beta, I will first explain all the questions answers and then I will give you the images of these answers. Okay? The question number 1, how does a book connect the reader and the writer? In explanation, we have done books are bridges, right? Bridge connects the two banks of the river, the two sides of anything. In the same way, when a reader reads a book, he gets the approach of the writer. He gets so much absorbed in it that he thinks that, or he feels that the writer is talking to him. That is, in this way, a book connects the reader and the writer. Okay? In what way books are better than radio, TV, and internet? Okay, beta, books are absolutely better than radio, TV, and internet. You have read in the book, in the chapter, that I have not remembered the exact lines, but the material is lasting in these three mediums जब तक कि वो उस पे होते हैं। ठीक है? Once they go forever, I must say. While books have everlasting effect, or simply lasting effect. So we can say that the books are better than radio, TV, and internet because they have long-lasting effect on human mind. It is a slow food in a world given over to fast food. Explain. It means, whatever there in inverted commas, it means the effects of books are revealed, not like if you are reading first step, you do not know, you cannot come to the point what is that particular book is offering to you. You will know it gradually, step by step. Okay? And when you learn something gradually, that has a wider impact on you, long lasting effect on you. Okay? So why should people be given more opportunities to read books? This is, again, we have read it in the book, that books are source of pleasure, joy, information, and evidence of civilization. So the people should be given more opportunities to read books. Like some people like to, they have their own choices. So even maybe you like adventure, traveler stories. I am interested in history. In this way, every single person should be given a chance to read the books frequently from my side. I love to read books. That's why you should also read the book, beta. Which book has inspired you The most and why? Beta, being a Muslim, if you ask from me, though we are sinful people, we do not act upon the book that Allah Almighty has given to us, which is a complete code of life. So, no doubt, there is no choice than Quran Pak, the one and the only book in the whole world from the day first till the last day of human. Okay, beta. Now you have to uh, get the answers of the questions within the chapter on the in the box. Okay. First is, have you ever experienced the same feeling while reading a book? Beta, if there is a book, if you ask from me, because I love to read, I have a lot of books, so many times I have experienced it. So I can say you better write yes, because I have been fully absorbed in the book. Can modern technology take the place of the books? Again, from my side, not at all. Nobody can compete the books. I am sure. So you can write no, because books have their own significance which cannot be denied by anybody. Why does the author use the terms fast food and slow food? Okay. Uh, he has used, or he says so, because he want to create beauty in the text, right? But he just gives the contrast between the world of technology with the slow world of books. Okay. Then, what role does a library play to promote the habit of book reading? Okay. A library basically, beta, you must know that a library, uh, which has a different variety of books. Okay. A lot of books, the people of all tastes can go and enjoy in library. So we can say that because the library offers its readers books on different topics. In this way, it encourages and motivates the people, the reader, to study the books and enhance and promote the habit of book reading. Ji beta, now we have to do these library skills, right? Uh, Basically, in these three lines, the writer wants, or rather encourages you to have in your locality, you can have your own small libraries. How? By asking these few questions from the librarian. Okay, now the question number one is how to alphabetize book titles, words, and names. Why is it important? It is important because in this way you can get the book easily, and the answer will be it is done by placing them in ABC order according to the first letter of each word so that the reader could avail it easily. Right? With ABC, you will get, if your book title starts with the word A, you will go to that side in this way. Okay? How to locate fiction and non-fiction books by subject. Fiction books are kept on shelf in alphabetical order, while non-fiction books they are beta are shelved by their subject categories. I am repeating. Fiction books are kept on shelf in alphabetical order, and who does it? It means by the author's last name. And non-fiction books are shelved by their subject categories. फिक्शन बुक ऑथर के लास्ट नेम से होती हैं, और नॉन फिक्शन बुक्स जो है वो सब्जेक्ट के कैटेगरी से अरेंज की हुई होती हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज यूज ऑफ कार्ट कैटलॉग. इट इज यूज टू फाइंड द बुक्स easily. What is the difference between author card, title card, and a subject card? Okay. Author card lists books by the name of the author. Okay. Now, title card lists all the books by the title, and subject card lists every non-fiction book by its subject. Okay, I will give you beta its answers image as well. Okay, coming to last these two questions. uh, why are cases and shelves labeled? They are labeled in the library for easy access to books. uh, like suppose you need a book on science, and if there is no name, no tag, no labeling, you have to search all library. Is it possible? That is the reason, for convenience of the people who visit library to enjoy books. uh, these cases and shelves are labeled so they can get the book easily, or they can access or approach to that book easily. Which books are played in the reference section and why? Reference sections of the library holds precious references tools that are encyclopedias, dictionary, biographical dictionaries, atlases, index, guides, and maps, so that we may get reference of anything we need. Suppose I need a book, reference book on encyclopedia, something related to encyclopedia. I will go to that site and get my book, the book of my choice. Okay, beta. Now I'll send you the image of it, so it will be easy for you to write it. Okay, beta. Okay, beta, come to this grammar portion. Relative pronoun. Choose the correct relative pronoun. In a hurry, I just give you the definition of relative pronoun. Beta, a relative pronoun is a type of pronoun that often introduces dependent or relative clause. जिस सब जैसे जिसके मुतालिक हो. They also stand alone as a subject or object of a sentence, like who, whoever, that, which, when, where, such type of word. Okay, so coming to the first one, why are you so sad? I have lost the pen. अब बेटा देखें यहाँ there are many girls who said to me that, लेकिन out of many things you are particularly sad about something special. So I have lost the pen which I bought this morning. Okay. Have you seen the man dash bought a book from the shop just now? If you see the option, you have that, what, who, which. So here we will write who. Who bought a book from the shop just now? Then the man dash you were talking to at the meeting is my cousin. अब यहाँ बेटा जब हमारी ओल्ड बुक्स थी ना, यहाँ पे whom था, लेकिन अब यहाँ who you were talking does not look appropriate. So that is, out of these four, is more appropriate. The man that you were talking to at the meeting is my cousin. Farid said, what did he said? Obviously what he needed. Farid said what he needed the most was a long and quiet holiday. Then, have you got anything these poor men could take for their children? Now, out of many things, which. So it will be which. Have you got anything which these poor women could take for their children? Okay, beta, our next question will be to underline the adjective clause. Now, how does adjective clause function? Modifies, explains, give the detail of a noun or pronoun in the main clause. Okay, like the umbrella which has a broken handle. Now, umbrella is a noun which has a broken handle, is defining the umbrella. So it will be adjective clause. Okay, understood? In next video we will solve it as well. Okay, beta. Pick out the adjective clause in each sentence. A person, noun, who acknowledges his mistakes. Now who acknowledges his mistakes? a person. So it will be from whom? Who? This till mistake. That is adjective clause. Next, people. फिर देखें who. The clue who lives in glass houses. This is adjective clause. Then the books that आपने adjective clause में पढ़ा था ना, that have been recommended. This is adjective clause. The question फिर that she posed. Everyone who has seen. Everyone who has seen. Who has been invited. Everyone who has been invited is present. Now beta, this is, we have to point out or identify or pick out adjective clause. In second, in the following sentences, replace adjective clause by adjectives or adjective phrases. Now he is a person who considers the interests of other people. So इसके लिए आप क्या करोगे? You will write he is a considerate person. What you will write? He is a considerate person. Now second is, which is the road that leads most quickly to the station? Now its answer is, which is the shortest road to the station? Which is the shortest, quickly, जाहिर है जो थोड़े कम वक्त वाला हो बेटा. तो आई एम रिपीटिंग अगेन. Which is the shortest road to the station? Then the explanation he gave was not satisfactory. Okay, so you can write he gave an unsatisfactory explanation. He gave an unsatisfactory explanation. Next, this is the place where our forefathers landed. Okay, you can write this is the landing place of our forefathers. This is the landing place of our forefathers. The reason why he failed is obvious. इसका आप सिंपली कर सकते हैं. The reason of his failure is obvious. The reason of his failure is obvious. That's it, beta. जी बेटा, now our question is put in the correct second conditional verb form. Beta, we will do it inshallah in next lecture because you need to get an explanation for it. Okay, a hurry explanation I do not feel comfortable. लेकिन मैं, if you see, just see it that you, in second conditional sentences we speculate about the situations that will probably never happen at present or in future. इसका मतलब बेटा ये है कि we guess something that can never happen in present or future, but we speculate. हम खुद से guess कर लेते हैं. Like the example, what would you do? What would you do if there were no books? Do you think that in future there will be no books at all? So it will not happen. And how you have to identify it? You get if clause with simple past and main clause, like what would you do? Would plus infinitive, or could plus infinitive, or might plus infinitive. Okay, so beta we will do it inshallah next time. Okay beta.